What if the NHL playoffs were single-game elimination, meaning that the team that won the first game wins the entire series? Obviously, we have all the matchups that we have in real life on the West and Eastern conferences, but taking a look back at Game 1 in real life for pretty much every series, the home teams definitely dominated, so there definitely was not too many upsets, but a team like Vegas winning Game 1 over Dallas on home ice would definitely have been one of them, and if it was a single-game elimination, they would be off to round number 2, so that is exactly what we're going to be doing here, boys. I'm going to re-simulate the entirety of the 2024 NHL playoffs, but instead it's going to be single game elimination, meaning one game for the entire series. We got a March Madness style bracket here in the playoffs. Let's see who's going to go on and win the Stanley Cup. All right, so starting off, we have the Vancouver Canucks and Nashville Predators. Right now, Vancouver is leading 3-2 on home ice. Obviously, single game elimination. Anything can happen here, and there it is. Elias Pettersson gets the second go-ahead goal as the Canucks are going to take a 2-goal lead here late in the third period. Going to win the game exactly like they won the series in real life in 6 games, 4-2. What a feed from JT Miller, and what a finish by Elias Pettersson, who honestly has been struggling in real life. Didn't have the greatest of first rounds, and now they got to go up against Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, which, I mean, in the playoffs is an absolute nightmare considering those guys are all-time playoff performers. Should be a good series, though. I got Oilers in 6 or 7 games. Should be a very tight series. I don't know if Demko is playing or not. If he's not playing, I'll definitely say Oilers in 6. But, I mean, we got a minute 20 left to go here in the third period. Nashville kind of out of this game, honestly. I mean, 2 goals in less than a minute is going to be tough, especially for the computers. And Vancouver is all over the Predators right now. High danger chances for the Canucks. Empty net for the Preds. Trying to get it in. Forsberg over. Nyquist doesn't get a shot off. 10 seconds to go. Vancouver trying to bury it in the empty net. Brock Besser shooting, misses the empty net. 5 seconds to go, and that is going to do it. The Vancouver Canucks are off to round number 2 as they defeat the Nashville Predators 4-2 in single game elimination as they move on to the second round. I mean, just like they were expected to do, they have a better roster than the Predators. All right, here we are. Winnipeg literally just scored with 49 seconds remaining in the game. Colorado on the heels of elimination here. It's been a back and forth game, honestly. Each team's taking the lead and tying it afterwards. But I mean, in real life, we know how the series went. Colorado literally dominated after game number 1, but Winnipeg did win game 1, which, I mean, you only need to win 1 game in single game elimination. Hellebuck is going to make the save. He will play it. 10 seconds to go. And an empty net. And he puts it home, baby. Who's number 9? Alex Iafallo for the Winnipeg Jets is going to ice the game. Gets his very first of the playoff run. Beautiful empty netter. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say beautiful considering there was no goaltender, but still. You play with Connor Hellebuck in the playoffs, there's basically no goaltender in your net either. As the Colorado Avalanche for back-to-back seasons are going to be eliminated in round number 1. And Winnipeg is probably not going to make some big moves in the offseason because they are headed to round number 2, baby. As they have beaten the Colorado Avalanche in single game elimination. Stakes are at an all-time high. You cannot make a mistake whatsoever. You literally have to be perfect this entire playoff run. You literally have to be perfect the entire playoff run to win the Stanley Cup. And no surprise here, as in a win or go home game, the Toronto Maple Leafs decide not to show up. Boston dominating them 4-1, and it looks like another first-round exit for the Maple Leafs. As the Bruins, who in real life are choking very hard, we got a Game 7 tonight. It's going to be a banger of a game. I cannot wait. Both teams honestly could choke it and lose. Just like in the single game elimination, basically a Game 7 every series, which Toronto honestly is not great at. And Mitch Marner is going to take an unnecessary tripping penalty. The game's already over. Marner, your time as a Toronto Maple Leaf is also over, as you are most likely going to get traded in the offseason. Just a lazy penalty on David Pastrnak, who has not shown up in the first round. I'm honestly pretty shocked by that. Pastrnak needs to step it up, especially in Game 7. His head coach literally called him out as we got 10 seconds to go. Toronto trying to push, but it's too little too late as the Boston Bruins yet again are going to be able to beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. And they are going to move on to round number 2 after winning a single game elimination here in round 1. And that is one of 4, I believe, you have to win here in the March Madness style bracket in the NHL. Unfortunately, we are going to have another blowout here in round number 1 as the Canes are up 4-1 over the Islanders. Less than a minute, actually a minute and 30 to go here in the third, as they are looking to move on to round number 2 as well. I mean, Carolina really does have a better roster than the Islanders. I'm not too impressed with the Islanders roster, especially with Ilya Sorokin not playing like a Vezina level player or goalie. They really have no shot at winning anything here in the playoffs. And they are going to get a flimsy little tip in front of the net by Bo Horvat as they are back to within 2 here. I mean, it's not impossible, but very improbable. What a tip as well. Bo Horvat in front of the net. Tipped it in. I want more than the tip, baby. Hey, yo, pause, brother. So 14 seconds to go. I doubt we are going to have another goal scoring here. Sebastian Aho coming in. Jake Gensel. Sorokin is going to cover the puck up. Great, we got another whistle here. And that is pretty much going to do it as the Carolina Hurricanes will beat the New York Islanders and head off to round number 2. I mean, they do have Stanley Cup hopes as a team. They should be shooting for a Stanley Cup or bust. And finally, we have our first overtime of the entire playoffs between the Edmonton Oilers and the LA Kings, of course. EA Sports is going to put me through it. Oh my God, Leon. How to dry side and not bury that. McDavid in the middle. Back to Nurse. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard again. Oh my God. Get a shot on net, brother. So we all know LA and Edmonton ended in 5 games. But in single elimination, man, literally anything can happen. March Madness. Hyman. Oh my God. Beautiful. Zachary Hyman. Zach Hyman is going to punch the ticket for the Oilers in the second round off an amazing goal. He literally destroyed the defender, dangled him, and buried a beauty little backhander. And I believe Cam Talbot, as the Edmonton Oilers have beaten the LA Kings yet again. The Oilers are off to round number 2 now, I believe, to face the Vancouver Canucks just like in real life. I would just like to point out Zach Hyman absolutely destroyed. Is this Guryanov? It is Guryanov. Beautiful windmill deke between the legs. I never knew Zach Hyman had that in him, buddy. My bad. I was not familiar with your game. Holy hell. And then he rocks in. Little backhander on net. And somehow beats Cam Talbot. That is a goal he definitely will want. Oh, it hit his blocker and went in. Are you kidding me, EA? All right, we have another overtime, this time between the Vegas Golden Knights and Dallas Stars. I would not be shocked in real life if this went to Game 7 overtime. I said at the beginning this was a 7-game series. 2 very close teams. And I mean, 1-1 score here. Great save by Ottinger on Chandler Stevenson, trying to end the series. Mark Stone is magically back here for overtime as he had a lacerated spleen, I should say, in the first period. Rebound. What a save by Otter. Jake Ottinger literally robbing Chandler Stevenson point blank. That is crazy. That was an insane stop. Lundqvist again skating in. I don't know why he didn't take the shot. Why would he not walk in and rip an absolute bomb? Matt Duchene coming in. Great shot on net, but I believe Logan Thompson is going to make the save. Jamie Benn shooting it. Rebound was there. There was a rebound again. Duchene. Rebound. Oh my Lord. What a save by Logan Thompson. Absolute highway robbery. Chandler Stevenson again. Stevenson over Stone. The goaltenders are definitely stepping up here in overtime. Doesn't get it to go. Stevenson still out there for the first 8 minutes of overtime. Hasn't made a change yet. He said, "Coach, hold my beer." Hopefully we can have a goal here very soon. I do not want to be watching the computers for 3 overtime periods. Also, that would not be good to my voice. Jack Eichel should probably go for a change himself. Mark Stone coming in all alone. Stone gets bodied and his spleen is lacerated again. And he's going to take a tripping penalty as the Dallas Stars head to the power play. This is a massive face-off draw for Rope Hintz. He's got to win it back. He loses it. Martinez almost went over the glass there. Dallas is not playing too great here in the power play. They're not playing with urgency. They need to be a little more urgent. This is overtime, goddammit. There we go, 2-on-1. Marchman and Robertson. Could have been a 2-on-1, but the computers are, oh, Rope Hintz, what are you doing? Logan Thompson flopping everywhere, but Dallas cannot get, oh my God, go. Go, who's that? Is that Alex Martinez? Barbashev in the corner. Back to Martinez. Blast it. Great save by Otter. He's going to play it up to Rope Hintz, up to Robertson. Power play is pretty much over here. 7:20 remaining in overtime. Please, somebody bury it. Please, for the love of God. Dadonov moves it up. He skates it in. Over to Rope Hintz. Over. Seguin. Tyler Seguin and Jason Robertson just got robbed by Tage Thompson. By Logan Thompson. I apologize. My commentary is literally all over the place. I think it's because I can barely talk. But it does not matter. We are here. We are ready. And we need an overtime winner very soon here. Jamie Benn. I don't know what kind of pass that was, Ben. Maybe you should stick to being glued to the bench. Hurdle coming in. Tomas Hurdle. Great save by Otter. Back to the point. Marchessault walking in. Great save again by Ottinger. Great body by Jack Eichel. Again, Jack Eichel hard on that forecheck. One last rush for the Dallas Stars. Here we go. Bury it, please. Miro Heiskanen moving in. Pavelski. Joe Pavelski couldn't get it to go. All right, here we go in overtime number 2. All tied up at 1 apiece. The first overtime, I mean, we had some great saves, so I guess I can't really complain about that. The goalies just stood on their head. Rope Hintz rebound. There was a rebound there, brother, if you could have got it. I don't know why he did not. Jack Eichel gets bodied at the blue line. Back up to Seguin. Trying to dance through the defender. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I could definitely be here a while, and we still have, I think, like 2 or 3 more series to go in just round number 1 alone, so I'm hoping for somebody to score here and not make me wait 3 hours watching the computers play hockey. Here we go. Full pressure for the Dallas Stars. Okay. What kind of a pass was that? I have no idea. Thomas Hurdle coming in. Okay, that's a horrible, horrible play. All right, Shea Theodore, Chandler Stevenson, Jack Eichel, and again, note this is literally just, the most ugly hockey you could ever imagine. Watch the CPU play hockey here at NHL 24. If you want to be bored out of your mind and literally be frustrated watching hockey, then come on over to NHL 24 and watch the computers play. Marchessault. Ah, my God, Marchessault, what are you doing? Stevenson, great save. There's a rebound. Another great save by Jake Ottinger. Keeping the Dallas Stars alive here. Pavelski, over to Duchesne. Over to Pavelski. What a save again. What a save. It's Whitecloud. Whitecloud doesn't get a shot off. Duchesne is busted. Come on, Duchesne. Okay, dump and chase by Matt Duchesne. Even though he's dead energy, he's not going to go for a change, which is kind of questionable, honestly. But I don't know. Maybe he knows something that I don't. Who knows? 50 shots on net for the Vegas Golden Knights, and still only 1 goal allowed. Jake Ottinger is a monster right now. Wyatt Johnston trying to do the same old play that he does every other time, and we might go to overtime number 3 here. I'm literally going to be upset. Mantha, come on, Mantha. Come on, brother. My voice is cracking because of how long we have been in overtime. Lundqvist coming in. Okay, Lundqvist, what are you doing? What are you doing? And here we go. Overtime number 3 between Vegas and Dallas. If nobody scores in this overtime, I don't even care. I'm hopping out and just telling you guys the winner. I cannot sit here for 35 minutes and watch the computers play without absolutely losing my mind. I mean, they probably somebody should have scored already. But because they're so bad, nobody can score. They're literally so limited offensively. They're basically brain dead. But we're playing in the corner. Not going to result in a goal. Thomas Hurdle going to skate it out. Up to Pietrangelo. All right, here we go, Vegas. Jack Eichel over to Stone. Stone again. Doesn't get a shot on net. I think I'm going to start putting a 1 overtime limit on these playoff series because the computers, man, they have so many good chances, but they don't even get a shot on net because of the fact that they're just literally offensively challenged. And we have a power play. Tyler Seguin going to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Might have just costed his team the entire season, as this is a massive draw for Vegas. They got to win it. A massive power play as well, honestly. Back to Hanifin. Marchessault over to Thomas Hurdle. Hanifin off the bar. Are you kidding me? Marchessault, somebody. Hurdle. Back to Hanifin again. Over to Anthony Mantha, I believe. Marchessault loses it to Marchment. Marchment burns the defender. Over Lundqvist. Great save by Logan Thompson. 54 seconds remaining. Oh, 2-on-1. 2-on-1 Mantha coming in. Over Carlson. This is what I mean. You had a clear 2-on-1 and you can't even get a shot. Oh my God. Hurdle. 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 Shoot the fucking puck. What is Thomas Hertl doing? Why did he not shoot it? The computers are going to make me lose my voice here. There we go. Finally, Thomas Hertl buries it. And the Vegas Golden Knights are off to round number 2. Well, this game was not even close. The Tampa Bay Lightning are going to dominate Florida 8-1. And it looks like they are going to be moving on to the second round. 9-1 now. What is going on, Sergei Bobrovsky allowing 9 goals on net. And then Spencer Knight came in as the backup. This game was not even close, not worth jumping into. And somehow the Washington Capitals are literally leading in this game 2-1. 2 minutes to go. Trying to steal the elimination game here in New York, Madison Square Garden. The Rangers need offense here. Less than a minute to go. Connor McMichael misses the net. They're going to have to pull their goalie as well. Lafreniere moves it up. Roslovic. Laffy back to Gustafsson. Over to Trocheck. Coming in. 20 seconds remaining. New York. Oh my God. TJ Oshie almost put Lafreniere through the goddamn glass. What an absolute body check by TJ Oshie. That is playoff hockey, baby. 19 seconds to go here in the third period. 1 goal game. The Rangers need to tie it up. Miller, Breadman, Adam Fox. Great save by I don't even know who Washington's goaltender is. 10 to go here. Oh my God. Pacioretty skates in. Ovi gets a shot on net. 4 seconds to go, and the Washington Capitals have eliminated the New York Rangers, and they are off to the second round of the playoffs. That is why this is so impossible to win. You got to be perfect every game, as a team like Washington should never beat the Rangers, but they're going to get it done here in the first round. And here are our semifinals matchups. We have Vancouver, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Vegas, Boston, Tampa, Carolina, and Washington. Let's see who's going to advance to the conference finals of the playoffs. All right, here we are in the third period. Edmonton leading by 1 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. 5-4 game. A lot of goals in this hockey game. But right now, we need defense and goaltending if the Oilers want to move on. Skinner, great save by Stewart. 1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 goal game and full pressure for the Canucks. How did they get full pressure right off the rip? And they're going to get a power play? Darnell Nurse takes a slashing call. That is literally the most Darnell play you could ever imagine. What did he do here? Oh my God. What are you doing, Darnell? The puck is nowhere to be found. And Darnell Nurse might have just costed the Oilers here. If Vancouver ties it up, I'm going to be extremely pissed. We got less than a minute to go here. Full pressure. I don't know how they have full pressure. Literally, we're in the zone for 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, 2 seconds. 25 to go here. And another penalty. What on earth is going on, Pettersson? Over to JT Miller. Miller. Oh my God, Skinner. Stand tall, Skinner, please. Stand tall, Hughes. Oh my God, how many fucking penalties are we going to take? 5-on-3, Ryan McLeod. There's another penalty called there too. The Oilers are the most undisciplined. Look at the box! Look at the goddamn penalty box. We have 3 guys in there, Perry, McLeod, and Nurse. We are literally just trying to self-sabotage ourselves right now. This is embarrassing. This is literally beyond embarrassing. 13 seconds to go. 5-on-3. We win the draw somehow. Get it out, Bouchard. Get the puck out. Sam Carrick, skate it. Skate it, Carrick. They didn't pull their goalie. Oh my God, Vancouver. What are you guys doing? Doesn't matter. The Edmonton Oilers are off to the conference finals after beating the Canucks 5-4 in a very, very close game and series. And it looks like the Winnipeg Jets' absolute wagon will continue as they dominate Vegas. I mean, it was 5-1 at one point, and they are going to win the game 5-2 as they are going to meet the Oilers in the conference finals. And unfortunately, yet again, we are going to have another blowout game as the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to score 7 on Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark as they are off to the conference finals. And yet again, the games have not really been close here in round number 2. Carolina leads 4-1, and it looks like Washington's Cinderella story is going to end in the second round. Oh my God, what is going on in front of the net there? Nicholas Backstrom, when was the last time Backstrom played hockey? Why is he even in the lineup at the moment? 23 seconds to go. Carolina just looking to hold on here. Oh my God, Freddie Anderson flopping around as the Canes trying to go back to the conference finals yet again. Luckily for them, it's impossible to get swept, considering it's only 1 game elimination. I don't know if you would still call that a sweep, But regardless, they are headed back to the conference finals for the second straight season as they have defeated the Washington Capitals 4-1 in round number 2. And here it is, the final 4 teams in the playoffs. We have Winnipeg, Edmonton, Carolina, and Tampa Bay. The conference finals matchups are set. Who is going to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals and play for Lord Stanley? The Edmonton Oilers are trying to hold on to a 3-2 lead here in the third period in Winnipeg, trying to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in the McDavid era. Appleton coming in, rips a clap bomb. Jesus. Nice D by Ekholm. Pause. Morrissey back to the point. They have full pressure. Why do they have full pressure right away? I swear to God, EA Sports is trying to rig it. How do they get full pressure from one shot? Literally one shot. 1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute. Winnipeg trying to push for offense. They should probably pull their goaltender, honestly. Ekholm moves it to CC. Trying to kill some time here. Warren Fogle. Why is Warren Fogle on the ice? 20 seconds to go. Somehow winning a game here in the whiteout. Josh Morrissey. Dekes in. Morrissey. Great block by Ekholm. Skated out Ekholm. There we go. Janmark moves it up to Henrique. And the Edmonton Oilers have done it. They are off to the Stanley Cup Finals for the very first time in the Connor McDavid era as they beat the Winnipeg Jets 3-2 and await the winner of, I don't even know, is it Tampa Bay and Carolina? I think it is. That should be a very good game to see as the Oilers are going to be shaking the hands of the Winnipeg Jets. Yes! Come on, Edmonton. 1 win away. Please do not choke now. As, of course, Connor McDavid will not touch the trophy. As, I mean, I would love to be able to choose whether or not you could touch it or not. But literally everybody doesn't touch it, so it doesn't even matter. We have a very close game here in Carolina. What is going on? Why did everybody change right off the draw? The Hurricanes trailing 2-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning as Tampa Bay trying to go back to the Stanley Cup Finals yet again for, I believe, the 4th time in, 5 years? What a run it would be for Tampa Bay. Hagel. 25 seconds to go. Brent Burns moves it up to Svechnikov. Carolina Hurricanes, 18 seconds to go. They need to force overtime or they are done. Their season is over. Kucherov skates it out. 10 seconds to go. Not a lot of time left. It doesn't look like they're going to get it to go. Sebastian Aho up to Svechnikov. 4 seconds remaining. Svech, shoot! Somebody's got to shoot the puck. Oh my God. Great save by Vasi. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are off to the Stanley Cup Finals to face the Edmonton Oilers. That should be a very interesting game as they've made the Stanley Cup Finals 4 times in 5 seasons. Absolutely wild. The last dynasty that we've had in the NHL is Steven Stamkos. What could be his final season here in Tampa Bay? Hopefully it's not. I mean, in my rebuild, I traded him, which is unfortunate, but we're not going to talk about that. And of course, Stammer will not touch the trophy as he's just going to sit there stupidly and take a picture along with the commissioner that is not Gary Bettman. And there it is. The Stanley Cup Finals matchup is set. We have the Edmonton Oilers up against the juggernaut that is the Tampa Bay Lightning. This should be a very, very good game. Let's see who's going to go on and take home the Stanley Cup here in 2024. And here we go. The Edmonton Oilers leading by 1, 6:33 remaining in the third period. In Edmonton as well, you know this place is absolutely rocking. Fans going wild. Edmonton trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead here. Watson in the middle. Nice D by Ekholm. Ekholm has the biggest D on the team. Here we go. McDavid trying to find his partner in crime in Zachary Hyman. How many goals have been tap-ins for Zach this season? Brown moves to the Sergachev. Sergachev blasted from the point. Misses the net, though. 3:30 to go in the third period. Great save by Stuart Skinner. He's going to play it. That was a risky play there, Skinner. I did not like that whatsoever. McDavid coming down. Doesn't get a great shot on net, honestly. 1:50 to go here in the third period. Tyler Mott. Draisaitl gets it. He's going to skate it out. Less than a minute to go. In the third period, the Oilers trying to hang on to a 1-goal lead and win the Stanley Cup for the very first time in the McDavid era. Can they do it? 20 seconds to go. Empty net for Tampa Bay. It is shutdown time, and we have Darnell Nurse on the ice. Great. And Cody Ceci. Okay. Where's Ekholm? Ekholm's made a bunch of big plays. Please put him on the ice. No. Watson, come in. Brayden Point, get it out of there. Skinner, play it. Please do not. Oh, why did I say play? I meant to say cover it. And there it is. The Stanley Cup about to be raised. to your Edmonton Oilers. They're getting the Stanley Cup out of the box. It's time. It's so close. Finally, I get to witness it. I think this is the first time in any of my playoff videos that the Oilers... I mean, I shouldn't jinx myself yet, but 4.5 seconds to go. Can it be the first time I witness my Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup? Nugent Hopkins win this draw. Oh, he loses it. No, DeHaan. Holy hell, that almost went in. And it doesn't matter. The Edmonton Oilers are going to go on and win the Stanley Cup in single game elimination in the playoffs. They were literally the perfect team. And I mean, Connor McDavid finally gets to raise the Stanley Cup for the first time in his career, as well as Leon Draisaitl, Zach Hyman, Darnell Nurse, Matthias Ekholm, and the backbone of the team, which is Stuart Skinner, baby. And somehow Cody Ceci, of all players, is going to win the Conn Smythe Trophy. That does not look like Ceci, but whatever. 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points, I think it was, and a Conn Smythe Trophy to his resume. And there it is, the Stanley Cup about to be raised to the Oilers for the first time in a long time. There it is. The best player in the world today coming to lift the Stanley Cup for the first time in his career, as the Edmonton Oilers are your Stanley Cup champions. They finally get it done. For all you Oilers fans watching this video, I'm just going to sit back, relax, and watch this unfold. And that is going to do it for this video, boys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. I would like to say thank you all for watching. And until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.